What's up everyone and welcome to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. It's been a little bit since I've recorded any of these, and actually since I've streamed my last Wi-Fi battle session, it's been quite a while. I've been pretty busy dying, and by that I mean I've had this nasty cough, but I think it's been suppressed a little bit. I've been busy chugging orange juice and hauls, and I think it's been suppressed, so should be good to do a stream tonight. So if you guys are looking forward to battle, I've got kind of a new team, so I might try and do that tonight. If not, then maybe tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. There's probably going to be a special Thanksgiving battle of some sort. I don't really know. Today we've got a battle with Ryan though. I'm not really sure what his username is. So Ryan, if you are watching this and we battled, please let me know in the comments what your username was, or message me on Twitter or something, and I will go ahead and put that in the description. Either way, you can see I'm using kind of a different setup. I've still got the Mamoswine from last time. I know Mamoswine is a pretty common lead right now, and I kind of like it and can set up rocks. It doesn't really work out in this match, though. You'll see why. I kind of facepalm myself, but yeah. Also have a Azumarill, which I think is new. Greninja finally making its way onto this team. I really like Greninja, and I don't know why I haven't uploaded any battles with it. And a surprise at the end there, you can see it. I don't know if he actually makes an appearance in this battle, but I've got a couple of battles with Poncho the Chinchino, and you see Ryan there's got a little Slurpuff and a couple of other Pokemon. So let's get into this battle and see how it all goes through. Kind of disappointed this one does not get to show off Poncho's prowess. Prowess, is that the real word here? I don't know, man. Every time I think of Poncho now, I can only think of 3D Mario Cats. I've been playing way too much of that game. We actually finished the entire thing yesterday, so if you haven't seen those Mario 3D World videos, will be going up throughout December, and I guess the end of this month as well. I've recorded the entire game with Dylan, so yeah, those should be going up. But yeah, facepalm mistake here right at the beginning. Instead of switching out Romano, I let him die. Unfortunately, I was not running the Focus Sash, just because I think at the time when I had this battle, I didn't have the item, so clearly if I don't have the item, I can't run it, so that was very unfortunate. Kind of a noob mistake there. I don't know if I was really paying that much attention, but hey, who can't pay attention with a freaking shiny Greninja? What is wrong with me? That is why it was the most facepalm mistake of them all. So he goes out to the Scizor. I go straight for the Volt Switch once again. I don't know, it's kind of like that awkward spot where I send out Washington to tank out Greninjas, and then we just both end up U-turning. Well, I guess I Volt Switch, he U-turns, but yeah, U-turning the Scizor there. I could have predicted maybe a switch out and gone for a Will-O-Wisp. That would have terribly hindered Scizor, but either way, I send out my Talonflame, which means this Scizor can't do anything to us, as he's going to go out to his Aggron. Of course, I'm going to go straight for the Flare Blitz, knowing that that can definitely one-shot Scizor, but because of the switch out, this Aggron is going to take that like a champ. Being a half rock type, of course, he doesn't really take too much damage. He's also got like a million defense, especially as Mega Aggron, which I am really confused about. This is going to be a Mega Aggron. It is actually his only Mega Evolving Pokemon, but he doesn't do it right off the bat, I guess expecting the Flare Blitz to come through, because he knows that it will do much more damage since he loses his rock typing, but he gets the filter ability as well, so I don't know, man. It's kind of a weird situation. Either way, I go into Washington. He switches out to his Hylian Shield here, taking the Hydro Pump. It actually does about what I expected it to do for damage. If you guys don't know, I haven't seen many Aegislashes in the recent battles. I don't know why. Back when I first started battling, every single battle would have Aegislash in it, but I don't know, lately, as of late, I mean, the Aegislashes have not been coming out too much. So predicting either a King Shield or a switch out, I go for the Will-O-Wisp. He does go for the switch into his Cream Puff, Cream Pie, Creamy, Supreme, Slurpuff. Man, don't you just want to lick that thing, like slurp it up? It's like a cotton, not really cotton candy. It evolves from cotton candy though, so I'm going to switch out. This thing is, I guess, kind of a special wall. It can get pretty tanky in defense as well though, and I make a giant mistake here. I really don't know why, but while battling, I do remember that I thought this thing was a normal type, just because, I don't know, it still hasn't really settled in my mind that there's fairy types, so normally, or if this was 4th generation, or sorry, 5th, this thing probably would have been a normal type. So my Azumarill is Choice Banded, which is, I guess, pretty standard. You either have the Choice Band or the Belly Drum set. I've got the Choice Band set, so I go for the Superpower. I really don't know what was up with me at the time, but I was thinking it was a normal type, which was, of course, would have done tons of damage, but because it's a fairy type, it's going to tank up the Superpower. I think it's not very effective. I still don't know, but yeah. Fairy moves are good against fighting types, but yeah, Azumarill is fairy type. You know what, never mind. Fairy is super effective on fighting, and fighting does not do very well against Fairy. I do know that now, but you know, it didn't work out for this battle because I thought it was a normal type for some reason. Noob mistake. Please forgive me for it, senpai. Whatever. Basically, I'm going to end up switching out eventually. I think these next few turns I keep using superpower for some reason, even though it's lowering our attack. And yeah, there we go. Finally, the switch out is coming out to Brave. I know that he's got a couple of Calm Minds up. I don't think he can really do anything to us. He's going to go for a Cotton Guard. I guess expecting me to switch to something that will hit it physically, which I did do, so that was pretty valid. But because he is burned, we're definitely going to take it out here. I'm going to go for the Swords Dance. I believe he's going to wish it up, but he's already gotten his wish come true. You can't have 2 wishes, man. That's just not the way that it works around these parts. You only get 1 wish per bottle. Is it bottle or lamp? Lamp. Yeah. He rubbed the lamp and Brave came out and just killed it, so there goes the acrobatics. That's going to finish it off, and if it didn't finish it off, then the burn definitely would have. So there goes Slurpuff finally. Didn't really do anything as far as I know. I don't know, it was kind of a strange choice. I've seen Slurpuff that definitely do a lot in Pokemon Showdown. He goes for a straight switch to Greninja. Not sure why, I guess the double switch tactics, but I'm going to go straight for the acrobatics. I guess that's what he expected. It still does a pretty good amount, which is going to set up the kill here. Very, very strange. I don't know why he waited so long to finally Mega Evolve, and I was kind of confused to this as well, because Mega Aggron has a beastly, like, 230 base defense stat, and I go for the Flare Blitz. I know that I've got a Swords Dance up. He's got the filter ability, though, so even with all of that factored in, we still take it out. I guess the Swords Dance is just way too strong, and Mega Aggron goes down. So that was kind of strange. I think if he would have stayed as an Aggron, he probably could have survived at Flare Blitz. I'm not 100% sure. It wouldn't have been super effective, though, so yeah. Goes out to the Gengar next. I know that when I see a Gengar or an Alakazam, unless they're Mega Evolutions, they'll usually have a Focus Sash. This one is, of course, one of the Focus Sash ones, so he survives the acrobatics, but it's okay. He's pretty much dead, so I'm going to go out to Slurp the Greninja. He's finally back. The prodigal son has returned. I haven't used Greninja in quite a few battles. I don't know, man. I used it way back in the beginning when I only had EV trained Pokemon and not IV bred. Actually, I think this is still my original Greninja, so it's probably not IV bred, but he switches out to the Hylian, which I was kind of surprised the Dark Pulse takes it out in 1 hit. It's got really high special defense, but I guess the Stab Dark Pulse is just too strong. The Hylian goes down, so I guess that switch was pretty questionable. Now it is a Greninja on Greninja challenge, so I'm going to switch out of there. I know that he doesn't really have anything that can take us out too easily, but he goes for the Ice Beam, so double water type here actually does work out. I don't know, I have 3 things weak to electric types on this team that I'm running right now. I have Azumarill, Greninja. Greninja's kind of situational, but you know, Greninja can be weak to electric attacks, and then of course Talonflame. I'm saying that because of the Protean ability, but either way, I'm going to go for the Play Rough. He switches his typing, actually, he's not a dark type anymore, which isn't super effective, but Azumarill is just too strong, and it takes it out in 1 hit either way. He is going to go for the Revenge Kill on Scizor, though. I know a Bullet Punch is coming. I could have switched out to something that could have tanked that up, but I'm like, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, Azumarill will survive it. Of course not. He's way too strong. But because of Azumarill's typing, I just realized a few days ago, or whenever I did this battle, I realized that Azumarill is pretty good because he resists Steel, one of the few weaknesses of Fairy. Fairy's weak to Steel, Poison, and I think that's it. Is there one more thing? I don't think so, but yeah. Mawile is also pretty good because Mawile tanks up both of those. Actually immune to Poison and resistant to Steel, but he does die to, of course, the Steel weaknesses, which is kind of a drawback. But either way, just thinking out loud right now, I have no idea what's going on. Basically, the Scizor finally goes down with Greninja's Hydro Pump too strong, and the Pussy Liquor comes back to a stabbed Dark Pulse. I know Greninja's faster than Gengar, so yeah, kind of unfortunate for Gengar there. With that, this battle is concluded. I thought it was kind of fun just because Slurpuff was in it. I kind of thought that Chinchino would come out for this one, but I don't know, I just wanted to upload this one because I'm testing out other teams, and just to let you guys know that tonight I'm going to be doing some more battles, so if you want to join in on those, be sure to check out the link in the description, twitch.tv/notmunchingorange. I'm going to be doing a couple of more. Hopefully my cough doesn't come back throughout this entire narration. Actually, it was fine, so hopefully it doesn't come back tonight. But yeah, around 7 p.m., maybe 8 p.m.-ish Eastern time. Be sure to stick around for that. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and let me know what you'd like me to use, I guess, in the next few battles. I don't know, just stay tuned for the stream and you'll see I've got a new team. So yeah, see you guys later.